afternoon. It's 2:38 here in Lifestyle Radio. It is time for us to take a comedy break. And joining us for that, Just Kidding, every Tuesday night. They are appearing at Zany's, and this Wednesday they will be at Jerome's. Also joining Just Kidding and you and I here on Midday, John Lucen, who is who is part of Voyager, which is the rock and roll group, and he's also with Windy City Music. How you doing?
Hi.
It is really nice to see you again.
It's been so long. What has it been, a week now?
At least 7 days.
More than 7 days. It's been a week. 23 hours.
Never mind all that. Now, come on.
But it's cold outside.
It is.
We don't have any skits on that.
What? Yeah, well, listen, I'm glad you're here because you're going to brighten it up for us a little bit this afternoon. The sun is not shining. Those clouds are still hanging in there. So why don't you get us started?
Okay, well, what we'd like to start out with today is something really special because, as you know, we're in the middle of the Chicago Film Festival this weekend, and we in the group are very excited because we've been going to see some of the films, and we've brought with us today something very special. There's going to be a world premiere of the new Ingmar Bergman film at the festival, and we've got with us today a sneak preview clip of the movie, and we're really excited because this is just incredible. It's the best thing he's ever done. And, I mean, I'm personally very excited, and why don't we just look at it because I think it'll really tell the whole story. Pat, is the projector ready?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, got it. All right.
All right, we want to roll the clip, and we'll talk about it afterwards. Just watch this. This is incredible. Pat, wait a minute. Shut the projector off. Gosh, Wanda. I'm really sorry. I forgot that they can't read the subtitles on the radio.
I'm sorry, Wanda. We didn't think of it.
Wait a minute, guys. Now, this is too important. I mean, this movie is the most important thing that Ingmar Bergman's ever done. I really think that it's unfair to everyone out there to sort of leave everyone out. So, as you know, I'm part Swedish, and
I know that.
Yeah, my Swedish is a little rusty, but I'm going to try to translate as the film is rolling, and I'm going to try and duplicate what the people are saying and translate it in the same sort of tone of voice that they're using. So,
great.
Pat, why don't you run the movie again, and we'll pick up right from where we left off, okay? She said, "You are a pig." He said, "Your left thumbnail is dirty." Your mother owns a Kmart. You pathetic dwarf, I'd like to crush you with a pair of pliers. She said, "Kiss my grits," I think. I'm not sure. I love your hush puppies. The horse is gone, too. That's all I can make out. Maybe we better just stop it there. But I think you get an idea what the movie's about from that.
It was an incredible movie.
That's one of the best movies I've ever heard in my life, and I've seen one or two already.
Wanda, also, as part of our tribute to the Chicago Film Festival, we're really proud to present a movie review by that distinguished film critic and scholar, Mr. Gene Slapstick.
Thank you. Today I'd like to talk about a movie that just opened around the country, and if you'd like to see it, I suggest you hurry because it may close very quickly. Now, they always do that with these good, small movies, that don't get a lot of publicity. Well, here's to the studios. Boo, bad. Well, anyway, the film I'm going to review today is called Mondo Turnip. Now, it's a sort of semi-documentary on the strange and rather quirky personal habits of the famed and familiar flower and its adventures when it travels from the farm it was born on to the big city. Oh, yes, it's the same old story of the innocent young turnip corrupted by the big city. Oh, but this story has a big twist. Well, you see, it seems the turnip is a tap-dancing turnip who just can't resist the chance to tap his troubles away. So he ends up in a Broadway show. Let's hear it for Broadway, okay? Thank you. Okay, and he loses his heart to a shapely young turnip in the chorus. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to give the ending away, but suffice it to say, you won't go home disappointed, and neither did they. Now, look, I'll admit it sounds like a slim premise for a story, and it is. I mean, they really don't do much of anything new with this creaking old plot line, but why should they? Well, it's a dependable and durable old story, even if it is trite and cliche. Well, so what if the direction is poor, the acting is overblown and hokey, the songs are unmemorable and barely recognizable, and the choreography looks like it was done by an elephant with the gout? So what? What do you want? Some artsy-fartsy, pseudo-intellectual Ingmar Bergman stuff that you cloud up your day with a lot of romantic nonsense? Well, look, this is a movie to enjoy. Here's one for the costumes, okay? The costumes, great. The costumes are wonderful. And there's some nice photography of green fields and Broadway and all sorts of neat stuff like that. So look, Go have yourself a good cry. At $4 a ticket, it's easy. $4 a ticket. Let's say for $4, okay? Look, I really enjoyed this movie, and I'd recommend it to anyone with no mind. This is Gene Slapstick signing off. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Coming up, more with Just Kidding.
Calm down. Tabby's first visit to the vet.
15 minutes now before 3 o'clock here at Lifestyle Radio, spending our comedy break with us this Monday, as they do every Monday afternoon. Just Kidding. They're appearing every Tuesday night at Zany's and this Wednesday at Jerome's, and they have brought along a special guest, John Lewson, part of Voyager Rock and Roll, and also with Windy City Music.
You know, Wanda...
What's happening?
Well, no, go on.
What have you got?
We've got something new for Just Kidding. We've got a musical song. John Lewson, a former Just Kidding member, but he came back to the group to earn money. And,
That's the reason I left. Just goes to show that you can fool some of the people all the time.
we're going to do our musical tribute to families now.
Oh.
Hey, Dad?
Yes, son, what is it?
Dad?
Yes. What is it you want to talk about?
Well, Dad?
What?
Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Dad?
What, son? What is it?
Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
Dad? Dad?
What? What do you want?
Daddy.
What?
Hey, Dad.
Yes, what is it?
Hey, Pop.
Yeah? Son?
Father.
What?
Father.
What? What?
Father. Hey, Dad.
What?
Where's Mom?
She's in the kitchen doing dishes.
Hey, Mom.
Yes?
Mommy.
Oh, that was good.
Well,
I like
that.
Whose idea was that?
Both of ours. We were sitting.
You guys are
around
fired.
Johnny, we also have no families left.
After that, I can understand why. No.
It was John and I were sitting around the house one day, and we were inspired by the spirit of comedy to write that song. John's a real funny guy.
Actually, Pat was sleeping one night, and the ghost of Elvis Presley came to him and tapped him on the shoulder and said, I want you to write this song.
I'll tell you what. Let's do the special surprise coming up after we go to a commercial break, and then coming back. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Coming up, more with Just Kidding. It's about crazy world we live in.
You bet. Squeaky microphones aggravate me.
49 here at Lifestyle Radio, and this is indeed the comedy break. Gee, I wish you were here. We're spending the time with, and the time is being spent with us. Just kidding. Every Tuesday night at
Send
Zany's.
postcards out to everyone. See what it looks like.
What have you got for us?
Well, Wanda, I think it's time for another episode of The Young and Confused.
Hello, Tom. Here's the divorce papers.
I didn't come here for that.
What did you come here for?
I came here to talk.
About my money.
That's not why I love you.
Why do you love me?
I love you for you.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on your side, Mary. I have to tell you something.
What can you tell me that I don't already know?
3 little words.
And what are they?
I love you.
Why do you love me?
I love you for you.
Why did you leave me?
I didn't leave you. You left me.
I think you know me. You think you know me.
You can't even talk. I know you.
How do you know me?
I've known you since I first known you.
You don't know me. You just think you know me.
I know you.
How do you know me?
I've known you since I first known you.
Oh, that's not what I call love.
What do you call love?
What do you want from me?
I want you.
I don't love you.
Why do you love?
I walked 40 miles through barbed wire.
I can still love.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I don't know what you're saying.
I only know what I've said.
You haven't said anything.
I've said more than I could say.
That's not saying much.
It's more than you could say.
Then say it.
If you can't find love in your own backyard, then it's not worth looking for in the first place.
Love. Look who's talking about love.
'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
'Tis better to have lost and loved than never to have lost it all.
Before I go, I have to tell you.
What is it?
That's not why I hurt you.
Why did you hurt me?
I didn't hurt you. You hurt me.
You hurt me first.
You hurt me first.
You don't know what hurt is till you've been hurt.
You don't know what love is till you've been loved.
By who? By you?
Down by the bayou.
Love. To live without loving is not really to live.
To love without living is not really to love.
That's not how it works.
How does it work?
That's not love.
What is love?
Love is never having to say, I'm sorry.
I've been the fool.
Then who's been the loser?
North,
East,
south,
west.
April showers.
And so ends today's episode of The Young and Confused.
That was fun.
I want to thank you very much for doing that for me.
Oh, it was our pleasure.
Is this going to continue now every
Yes,
Monday?
it will, every week.
Every Monday when you come?
New character.
We've had many requests, but we're going to go on with it anyway.
Coming up more with Just Kidding. Good afternoon. This is our comedy break here on Midday Lifestyle Radio. I'm Wanda Wells, spending the time with us at 2:53. Just Kidding. Every Tuesday night at Zany's, this Wednesday at Jerome's, and also John Lucen is here. John's part of Voyager Rock and Roll, and also Windy City Music. You were talking about, well, I won't say what you were talking about earlier.
I'd appreciate it very much if you wouldn't.
We'll just...
But do something for me.
We get to stop here for our commercials.
Yeah, from our sponsor.
Yeah.
You know, I used to have trouble banking, but not anymore. Since I've returned from the leper colony, I've got a reliable job and a secure savings account. With Second Federal's new Savings Express system, I can transfer my money from my job to my bank by simply calling my payroll account number with my savings account number. And if I can't cover a check with funds in my checking account, I can automatically deposit up to $200 from an auxiliary savings account into my checking account with the help of this mini computer transmitter Second Federal gave me free, with a deposit of $13,000. And it can easily fit into my any capped molar. And if I want an auto, insurance, household, or nuclear reactor loan, I can get it by reporting in my account balance, checking balance, payroll account, food preferences, into my Second Federal data center. And if I'm eligible, I'll have that loan in less than 1 minute.
Here you go, miss.
Oh, thanks. In fact, I owe Second Federal so much money for unnecessary loans and services, I'll be working at my job until I'm 86.
Second Federal, where money's everything and you're nothing.
You were going to do something, Bruce Lee?
You betcha.
Yeah, this is our final tribute to the Chicago Film Festival. This is the coming attractions for the new Bruce Lee movie.
He's back. Bigger and better than ever. In action, the way you remember him, the way you love him, the way you demanded to see him. Bruce Lee is back in The Dragon Dies Expensive. See, the real Bruce Lee, played by Woody Allen, locked in Mortal Kombat with Bruce Lee imitator Robert E. Lee, Vivian Lee, and a cast of thousands of Bruce Lee imitators. The real Bruce Lee, back from the grave, facing hundreds of actors who act like they're dead. You'll see scenes you could never see before until now. See Bruce Lee in footage just discovered in an incredible fight to the death with his wife, Sarah Lee. See scenes Bruce filmed before his death that could never be used until now.
Did you ever see the Panto make a milkshake? No, cut. I was just kidding. Can we take that shot over again, okay? Okay, fine. We'll take over, okay?
It's Bruce Lee fighting mad to get back into the grave, but not as long as there's a foot of footage left that they can slap together to make more money off you, the millions of Bruce Lee imitators who keep his memory alive. This is your last chance to see Bruce Lee in the very last officially authorized and completely authentic Bruce Lee movie this year. See The Dragon Dies Expensive.
I can see who the sound effects man is for this.
Bruce, thank you very much. Good night.
Bye, Woody.
Has anybody ever told you that as a group, you're weird?
Yes.
Individually, we're also very weird.
Well, you know, some people think that it's easy to be weird, but it actually takes years of practice, long hours of hard work,
And
a
lots
lot
of
of
eggnog.
togetherness, right?
Eggnog's a key.
Yeah, we are the zany comedy group of Chicago.
Earth's zaniest comedy group.
What are some of the things that are ahead for you, aside from the fact that you're going to be with us every Monday afternoon?
We're not going to California.
We're not going to Ohio.
Cleveland.
We're going to
going
Cleveland.
to Cleveland, okay?
No, Lynn, that's off. We're going to Ohio now.
I'm doing an exhibition kung fu match against Bruce Lee next month in Berwyn.
We'll stop at Cleveland.
Cleveland for you.
This is what you
Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm getting an oil change tomorrow, and I'm getting my rear left tire's kind of flat. I need a new one.
Did you get your teeth cleaned?
No, that's next Monday, Scott.
Boy. This is what you call nothing. I want to thank you very much for spending this Monday afternoon with us here on Lifestyle Radio, and we'll see you again next Monday.
I hope
Monday
so.
afternoon, same time. Just
Bye.
kidding. Thank you.